record on this computer. Recording in progress. All right. Well, welcome everyone.
Hello.
How's your morning so far with the rain?
Love
First day of school for Kendrick.
All right.
It'd be better with donuts.
Awesome. And everybody can hear okay, right?
Yeah, can you guys see me, Don?
Let me look here. The only person I see is Mason.
That's crazy because I can't even see myself, so I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad you can see me.
I can see Mason now.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Well, actually, I do. It's raining and I live in Oregon.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that just saying the same thing?
Yeah, I'm saying it seems like everybody forgets how to drive in Oregon as soon as it rains.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got a lot to cover. Let me go over this. Can everybody see the screen okay?
I can.
Yeah, I can. I'm right in front of it. So
Yes.
we're going to do a liter sale on limited supply of milkshake liters starting tomorrow. They're going to be $38. Normally, I think they're $70. And it's just on the milkshake liters.
You're cutting out. I didn't hear what you said.
We're doing a liter sale on milkshake liters starting tomorrow. Everybody hear that?
Well, you're cutting out terribly. Nope.
Okay. Can everyone else hear me?
Yeah, that was worse than the first time.
Liter sale starting Saturday. Milkshake liters on $38.
Awesome. Okay. And if you can see the screen, then you won't
Anybody hear that?
The notes for us at the front desk.
Okay. We're changing location close to the router because the Zoom update decided to reboot. Lovely as that is. Okay. Everybody here now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Is the screen still sharing? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Someone said yes, but I heard it.
I can see you, Don. That's it.
I can see you. That's it, Don.
Okay, so let's go back to share. I love technical support stuff.
There we go.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask Zoom for a refund on this one. Anyway, so milkshake liter sale starting tomorrow. We have signs in nice frames. Thank you, Jasmine, for your wonderful recommendation that we're going to be hanging on people's necks. No, wait, on the wall. So looks very professional. Then wine, how much per cup? We want to, number one, we want one glass of wine maximum. Somebody was in a few weeks back that wanted a second glass of wine, and we're not in the business of helping someone become intoxicated and being liable for that. And also, because they're not paying for the wine officially, just a half a cup versus a full cup, or like 2/3 is a little too much. Just a nice, like, let them sip on the wine. If they're a guzzler and it's gone, then that's it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
We
So
just want to.
we're not allowed to give him a second one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's not
Please, just
good.
one. Yeah, we want to limit that. My insurance would not really be happy if we were doing 2 glasses of wine. And I know we've done that in the past, but I would like to put the kibosh on that for our own protection. So.
Okay, no problem.
And then how much laundry soap? Are people using an entire scoop or just a partial scoop?
Last night, the first time I've done laundry, and I did a partial scoop.
Right. Yeah, that's all we need. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, just a partial scoop, like a third of that or less is all you really need, because our gowns aren't really getting super soiled and we wash them in hot water. So that would be great. Keeping gowns stocked with Lemecki not here. We obviously were depending on her to keep the rooms full. And yesterday we ran out of gowns, and Parker just in time had put some gowns in the washer, a big load. And I finally switched it out with towels in the dryer because they weren't getting dry fast enough. Now all the gowns that are clean and washed and dried are in the room. I got in early this morning to do that. And pretty much all the towels are washed. And I put a big load in of towels last night when I left, and it was still running about 9:30 last night, but they were dry when I got here. So those rooms are stocked a little bit better, but just keep an eye on that. If you have 2 minutes to look, if we can start a load, at least we have something to put in the dryer. If we don't get anything washed, and we got inspected, we would get fined or closed down, because we need to make sure we have, the things that would shut us down that are not money related would be no water. We have to have running water. No electricity. That could be a problem. That's why we usually close early when the power goes out. Also, our sanitizers being not up to par. I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but this morning the brush sanitizer had brushes heaping over the top. The top couldn't even sit down, and most of the brushes on top weren't even they weren't submerged. So we really need to pay close attention to that. Because, and it's not just because, well, what if we got inspected? It's just the right thing to do to keep our brushes clean. So that makes sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Yes.
If you have a fever, please stay home.
Unlike normal, when we want you to come in with a fever,
That's right.
right?
Yeah. Has anybody ever heard me say, well, you got a fever, but get in here anyway?
Right.
If it wasn't me, it was my doppelganger, if that's what
But
was
we
said.
have
So,
to say it.
right, for sure. So I did a test with Cheryl's picture, and on her Mevo profile now, her picture shows up.
What?
Yeah.
We want to have every guest with the front door is unlocked. Every guest's picture, every guest that wants their picture, there may be a few that are resistant, but wouldn't it be nice to, like, if you did someone and forgot what they looked like, to have their picture right there when you call up their profile?
That would be nice.
So I was on a long chat with Mevo yesterday and said, oh, what camera do you recommend? And and they weren't very helpful. She said, we don't have, the means to recommend that kind of stuff. So we're still working on what's the easiest way to get a photo, because you want it to be a small enough size to actually fit in Mevo. So working on that. It might be a USB camera on the little laptop that we have that's in the safe, and separate file. I don't want it to be a lot of hard work, but it would be really, really cool to have our guests' pictures in there, and then we could update them. Yes. If you didn't see the telegram, we have Krispy Kremes here today. There's
Don's gonna do the rest of the meeting through the donut.
two dozen, 1 dozen for Sarah and 1 dozen for the rest of us.
I love that.
So
After 10 years, you finally got it right, Don. Thank you.
I've been sweating bullets to try to get it right too. Let me put this in my hair now. So okay. Reminder to unplug dryers before putting them in the drawers. I happened to find one last night when I was closing up. It was in the drawer and it was plugged into the wall. It was not on, but it very well could have been. So we don't want to burn the place down, please.
Well,
what?
nothing.
Okay, the smart aleck. Okay, washcloths for the guests. Keep those in the changing room, and please don't use those for color cleanup. I know that somebody in a haste has grabbed one of them that's supposed to be in for the guests to take the hair off their face, and it has color stains on it now. So we'll keep those graduated to the color washcloths, and we have some new ones to put in there. But when the guest goes in and has hair on their face, it's nice to have those in there. So just peek at that when you go around the exit corner. So
You mean the little?
washcloths. I'll show you.
Okay, those are for what?
I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Oh, and can I add something?
Yeah.
This is not washcloth. 3 times I've been at the bowl doing a shampoo on a client and ended up with color on my pants because I'm assuming a long hair color client, the hair was flopped over the side of the sinks and got color, you know, on the sides of the sinks. So if you have a long hair color client and there's some mess, make sure you wipe the sides of the sinks with a towel, please. So we just prevent more stains. I'm not a colorist, so I don't want to get stains all over my clothes. I know a lot of you guys don't care, but
Yeah. So yeah, just wiping down after you're done at the bowl anyway is a good idea, just for safety and sanitation sake. So,
Hey, can I mention something also, Don?
yes,
Could everybody please remember to use the pipe cleaners when cleaning the color nozzles? Because I keep squirting out color that's not the color that it's supposed to be onto my client, and that's just frustrating. So if everybody could just make sure to clean those nozzles, thank you.
besides being a poor service example, that is also a violation of sanitation standards by the state. So yeah,
and gross.
gross for sure. And maybe that should go on the side of the shampoo bowl for people to get on their pants, but no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so it appears like not everybody is checking the end of day trash sheet because it was left undone a couple days in a row. So if you for some reason can't do it because you have to hustle out of here, see if you can trade with someone and just keep that communication going. That would be very, very helpful.
Most of us are on there once a week, so if you just check it at the beginning of the week, then you'll know what day is yours and be less likely to forget.
End of September is when we are going to award the $200 gift certificates for clients who have recommended somebody new. So make sure your guest names are going in the little entry bucket. We need to get Mary Hines in there if we didn't. So Sunday the 24th is our video session with Eileen and Evan. They were here on Saturday surveying the situation. Eileen said we're not going to use any of the salon lights. They've got 2 places that they're going to set up and bring all of their own lights. There's a sign-up sheet of which 3 names already appear on. It's over the phone in the dispensary. We're doing 20-minute sessions. We want everybody to be on time so we don't run behind. I'll email you everybody the things that Eileen suggested, but she said for outfits, please no all black or all white shirts and no thin stripes or other patterns because they make funny wavy lines when you're trying to photograph or video that. And then no logos, no branding, avoid too many bright colors. Pretty much, I think we're supposed to be in gray togas or something like that. But she also said texture if you have a question about what you are thinking about wearing. And again, you don't need to be here more than the 20 minutes. We're letting them in at 9:30 so that they can get everything set up. And the first photo video will be at 11 o'clock, which is Parker, because he has to hustle out to Sun River later that morning. Also she put together some questions. How did you get started as a hairstylist, which won't apply to our front desk people. Tell us a little bit about your journey. Her suggestion I thought was brilliant. I never would have thought of this, saying I started my career in such and such a date rather than the number of years, because if the videos, they could get outdated quickly if you said, well, it was like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So I thought, obviously the girl knows what she's doing. What do you enjoy about being a stylist? What's your favorite part of the job? What experience do you? These would be some of the questions she'll be asking, and then she'll edit. So we'll have the nice new videos on there, and everybody's hair will look appropriate to what our hair or lack thereof looks like now. So just things like that.
So probably a good idea to just go over those, I don't know, a couple days before and be familiar with the questions. So you have some idea of what you're going to answer.
Right.
Can we get those printed out?
What's that?
Can we get those questions printed out?
I sure can. I can print like as many as you want.
Okay, thank you.
Practice in front of a mirror.
right?
That's what the
Yeah.
professionals do.
Right. Well, Sarah has the most experience of modeling and acting and all that stuff, so she might be a good resource as well. Yes, Sarah?
Yes, I suggest showing up in your birthday suit. That seems to cover the attire for the video.
Or uncover in that particular case. Okay. So yeah, that was good. That was good. Okay. Any questions about anything we've gone over? Not everybody at
No,
once, please.
No, nobody has.
Nobody. Okay. And Parker has a few things he wants to present.
You?
QuickBooks? Yeah, he does.
It's not really presenting. I just wanted to mention that we are in the process of switching over to QuickBooks Online, and after we get that situated, we're going to be able to do direct deposit with Mevo. So when we're ready for that, it'll just be people that want to do that. We'll just, I think, you have to fill out a little bit of paperwork.
Yeah, we have applications
Yeah.
ready to go. It's from actually paychecks. We'll do that.
Yes, paychecks is what I meant. Sorry. So I'm hoping in the next couple of pay periods to have that ready to go. So I'll just keep you posted. But yeah, direct deposit, an option for direct deposit is coming. And I know a lot of people were asking about that. So
No, that's cool.
and then what's cool, and this is probably not as exciting to you as it is to me, but with QuickBooks Online, I can download the daily info from Mevo into the system every day, so we can keep much better track of what's happening on like a transactional basis. And it's going to save me a ton of time too. So I'm excited about that, because with the desktop version, it's basically it's so outdated that it's been like manual entry of everything. It just takes up a lot of time. So that, yeah, I'm excited about that. It's going to be a much cleaner process, and then it's going to free up some time where I can work on some other stuff. So anyway, you'd be happy for me. That's basically all I want to say.
Mason, are you doing a little horn toot there?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little party thing.
Celebration.
Celebrating for you.
Right.
So that's it. But yeah, direct deposit coming soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye. No.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I'll print everything out that Eileen put together, and leave some copies in the back for those that want to take it so that they can practice. And I'll see most of you a little bit later today.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I like when you're much noisier in the salon.
Yeah.
All right. Take care. Bye.
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 Back to work.
It was so quiet.
It was quiet. Yeah. Everybody had their mics muted.
Oh.
And Sarah does that because
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to have our meeting.
Yeah, pretty much.